Hello ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this new edition of our Ugandan Muka talk show, where we discuss things that matters mostly to develop our country. My name is Joseph from Banyoro, your host for this particular episode. Today on the show, we have a topic we're going to discuss about poverty among young people, because poverty is becoming a big issue. Young people are complaining of what to do, they don't know what they can do. So today my guest, I have an expert, is going to tell us what we can do to run out of poverty. According to research from various organizations, is showing approximately 21.4% of Ugandan population live below poverty line, particularly the youth, the young people. Now on the show today, I have my guest. Let me give her opportunity to introduce herself as we dive into the conversation.
Thank you so much for introducing me to this show. My name is BIIRA. I'm a technician and electrician in this matter. Then another thing, I'm a farmer who deals in coffee and cereals like beans and peanuts on a seasonal basis.
If I may pose a question to you, what do you think can be done, at least to find that these young people, they're earning something which can help them to become someone in the future?
Okay, the first thing, we need to provide enough education to these people. At least there should be very many schools around. At least every sub-county should have a secondary school. It should have a vocational school.
Yes.
In that someone who does not make it to secondary education, they are not dull, but they can make it to a vocational skill that they can do best.
Yeah, sure.
Someone can be like after P7, or even if you don't go up to P7, but you can do welding and you can get money. You can do pottery, you'll get money.
Yes.
So if we can make all those vocational institutions available for the youth and engage the youth, that will help us in some time to come. But at least everyone has something they can do, has something they can sell to get money.
Yes, actually, we are seeing people who are having hands-on skills, like hairdressing, people who are in garage, those people, they earn daily. So now, these people who can't make it to university or to higher education,
Then we need to put a positive attitude into the youth that vocational skills are not for the dull people.
Yeah, sure.
Most of the youth think that maybe when you go for hairdressing, you're dull, maybe in class. When you go for, should I say, something like carpentry, you're so dull.
Yes.
But that shouldn't be like that. Even after your degree, after your master's, you can still do hairdressing.
Yeah, sure.
As a side hustle. Because according to the employment rate in this country, it's not really good.
Yeah, sure.
So if you don't have something you can do, because a skill will always remain a skill, no one will take away your skill. Even if they rob you everything,
yes,
your skill will always be a skill.
Yeah, sure.
So we should embrace vocational skills. Whether educated or not, at least someone should have a skill of their own.
Yes. Now, how about our young people outside there? A lot of youth are suffering, to come out, but these factors we talked about, they are battling with them to make sure they jump from poverty, at least to earn a living. So what can young people do, at least to jump from poverty to earn a living?
According to our country and the way that we have,
yes,
at least what I know, agriculture works good.
Yes.
According to the way that we have.
Yes.
So the young people can engage in such activities,
yes,
agricultural activities, yes, so that at least at the end of the season someone has something to sell and someone can earn some money.
Yes.
Especially if they embrace the commercial agriculture.
Yes, commercial agriculture.
Yes, that one is so much better and will work for them, especially like the youth. You can just get a group of youth, even if you're 10, you do something. Because
I ever heard of the president of Uganda, Museveni, was encouraging 1 acre model, 2 acre model for those who have land.
Yes.
Now, this one is specifically for young people who can access land.
Yes.
But for those who can't access land, for those who don't have land, what really can they do?
Joseph, it's not that you must have 10 acres of land. It's not that you should have an acre of land. Even if you have a plot of land,
Yes.
you can use it to the best of your ability. You know, if you have a plot of land, you can even rear some animals. There are rabbits that you
Yes.
can rear. There are hens that you can rear that require a small piece of land.
Yeah, very
Or
small.
that you can rear them on a small piece of land and you earn more.
Yes.
Like we have pigs. Pigs, you can rear them on a small scale.
Yeah, sure.
You can start with a small piece of land, even a quarter an acre. You can rear some pigs, and at the end of like 3 to 6 months, you're getting something, you're earning something.
Actually, for those people who are rearing chicken, the market is there.
The market is available.
It's available all the time.
Yes, for chicken, for pigs. Even if you see the rate at which people consume pork,
Yes.
consume pork, it's too much.
Even chicken, you know.
Even chicken, every evening you pass by the streets, they're roasting chicken, they're frying chicken. So there's always market for such things.
Yes. And I think starting doesn't require a lot of capital.
Yes, starting doesn't require a lot of capital, especially if people rear. Like recently I made a calculation, if someone can rear like this local chicken,
Yes.
most of them are prone to diseases. And you can rear, if you're to buy like, nowadays if you're to buy like the one which has made like 1 month,
Yes.
it can go like for around 10,000.
Sure.
You buy like 2 female ones and 1 male. Then you find in a period of like 6 months, they have laid eggs and they have hatched. You have like over now, you have like 20 chicks
Yes.
and 20 hens therefore.
Yeah, sure.
So you find in a space of 1 year, you've gone far away.
So young people engage in agribusiness.
Agribusiness, they should embrace agribusiness.
So which advice are you giving to young people who are living in urban areas and they don't have access to land?
Those people in urban areas have a bigger chance than those in the villages.
Yes.
Because urban areas have very many people, and I think and I advise the youth,
Yes.
let them embrace technology, because the rate at which technology is moving in our country, it may not be too fast, but at least it's there.
Yes.
So there are some things they can do in regardless of technology. As long as you have your mobile phone now, a smartphone,
Yes.
you can even do something at home.
Yes.
Even if you're renting a small room, you may have good skills, you do some portraits, you do some artworks,
Yes.
you sell them online,
Yes.
and people will come and buy. People will buy online.
Yeah, sure.
They may enter this recycling business. You keep recycling like empty bottles, water bottles,
Yes.
make some good art pieces out of them, and people will buy. Even if you just hawk them around town, people will buy, people will love them.
Yeah, sure.
Unlike in the villages where people don't have the money really.
Sure, that one I
Yes.
see it has a lot of sense. You know, young people, we have a lot of plans in our head. But now the problem is to make them come true. Meet someone and he tells you his programs, you know, his ideas he has in head. But now the challenge is putting them into action. Now what can they do?
On the advice we can do, it will begin from us, maybe the youth who have at least grown up, the youth who have gone to school,
Yes.
the youth who are doing something.
Yes.
It begins with that. We need to be good role models to these people,
Sure.
so that someone can be there and they admire what you're doing.
Yes.
They admire you, and someone, even if it's a young youth like of 15, 16 years and they are still in school, you can be their mentor.
Sure.
At least they'll be like, no, I have a stepping stone, I want to be like such and so person in the future.
So it is very important to be an exemplary to some people outside
Yes.
there.
In whatever you do, just know you are someone's role model. So
Yeah.
whatever you do, just know there are some people, 1 or 2 people who admire you. So if you're to live your life in a reckless life, there's someone you're killing behind you.
Yeah, sure.
Someone is saying, if I was admiring this person and this person is like this, then someone loses direction.
Yeah.
So first of all, we have to be exemplary to these young siblings of ours, the
Yes.
people in our communities.
Yeah, sure.
We need to be youth of good value. You can't be after campus, after you've studied, you're the one stealing bananas from the village.
Yeah, sure.
Then that's a
bad image
bad
giving
image
out
you're giving
outside
out to others. So others will even begin when they're still young.
Yeah, sure. So we have to live as an exemplary to others.
We have to live an example to others. Then at least government and some other organizations can boost the projects of the youth, because we agree there are some youth that are doing some good work, maybe in bricklaying, in poultry,
Yeah,
in
sure.
piggery, farming. So if government can give in a hand, maybe providing market,
Yes.
so that the youth, these goods are always available for market.
Yes.
They don't have to struggle for market.
Yeah, sure.
Then even these financial institutions, we have the banks, the microfinance
Yes.
organizations, they should at least subsidize their loans and their requirements to the youth.
Yes.
So that even the youth with small ideas can at least get money from them and they develop the ideas.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Thank everybody for watching this show. I've been your host, Joseph Rombanyoro, together with Unique Foundation. For God and my country, I thank you all.